it is Lord Haywire again. I am streaming some map creation with DungeonDraft and Foundry today. It's the ongoing Hilltop Fort that I've been working on. We're going to work on, hopefully, we're going to finish all of the walls. So we got the second floor to finish, and then we got the first floor underground, and then I can start putting in objects and stuff like this, which I should have done. I'm gonna have to take all that crap away, but it's fine. Oh, we accidentally changed all these walls. Amazing, Foundry or DungeonDraft, you're amazing. We can fix that. I also may try to fix it. Dawned on me, one of my other maps doesn't have enough trees, so I want to fix that too. But let me first check all my settings, like I always do here, and make sure everything is working correctly. I move myself around a little bit for a different game, make sure that everything looks good over there. And also occasionally I have issues with frame rates on this, so I may have to make myself disappear, which isn't the end of the world or anything. I still haven't figured out why I have frame rate issues with this. I assume the frame rate issues are related to DungeonDraft. It's a grind on computers. I don't know why. It shouldn't be. It's just shittily written. It's spaghetti programming at its finest. Hopefully he is working. I say this every time. Hopefully he is working on updates that solve bug issues. I don't even know. He probably has a GitHub. Mega Sploot. Issues 9 days ago. 14 days ago. Doesn't look like he's very responsive. Here's one from November. But it's just someone else. Here's a really old one. So I guess he responded. Man, he responded months after that. Yeah, that's not looking very likely that these bugs are going to get fixed, but whatever. If anyone in chat has a recommendation for a better one, I would switch to a better one. I tried out a bunch of online ones. I didn't try out what's it called? Incarnate. I did not try that. Oh, it is an online one. Oh, and it's only for world maps. And I do actually plan to switch to, here, you can look at this too here. Free forever. World map, I do plan to make some world maps for a game I'm working on, but yeah, that looks cool for Incarnate. Wait, interior maps. I wonder how this works. Maybe I'll try this out. I don't really like the online ones though, it's weird. But we will see. In the meantime, if anyone, like I said, if anyone has any opinion on this, tell me. I think DungeonDraft is a piece of shit program, honestly. It's got so many bugs, and I don't know why so many people use it. Well, it's because it's the best choice. So it's the best choice out of the choices. But like I said, it doesn't look like he's doing any work on it. Maybe he is behind the scenes. The update before this one, it didn't look like he was doing any work, and then he was. I wonder if there's a Reddit. I'm just gonna get all into this shit right now. Reddit, DungeonDraft. No, I know there was because I posted a post on there. So what do we got? Okay, no, he put 2 months ago. is he's got a beta. Face images doesn't work at all. I don't know what he's talking about for fixes. Maybe it does work, but I tried it and it's basically useless. And I saw someone in Reddit saying like they're so stoked that it has that ability. It doesn't really have that ability. Line of sight for objects not mirroring. Multiple monitors cause Dungeon Draft to reopen off screen. That's nice. I don't know. We will see if if he's just working on fixing this person's map. There's somebody's map over here, and I was like, wow, that's a cool looking map. Oh, she's using the same walls we're talking about using. There. He's got the same weird thing because of Dungeon Draft. And another same weird thing, but that's okay. Because you can just put a wall in Foundry or whatever and you can't see in there. What did he use, like dirt? That worked out pretty good. Worked out pretty good too. A nice map. Yeah, he's using the mushrooms I like. These are Forgotten Adventures assets. A lot of corpses there. Or skeletons. Skellies. Alright. Yeah, he's using the same floor. It's obvious that there's a limit to the floors and whatnot you can do. Anyways, this water looks good though. How did he do this water? Not sure. It's like he has a different water palette than me. I did add some new Dungeon Draft, some new um, some new assets for Forgotten Adventures. How did he do like this? I can't zoom anymore. Oh, I can. The edge of this thing. I'm always down for figuring out better ways to do things. Yeah, I don't know how he did this water. So this is just the water thing, but how did he get like this underneath? Maybe he's using 2 layers. I've had like no luck with layers. Maybe we can try that. This I know how to do. He's just using the tool, the same tool I was using for water to put dirt in. Works out pretty well though. Keep trying to drag it around like a Dungeon Draft. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Oh, it's like that's where the thing was before there was water. Or before the water went away. I don't know how he did this. It'd be interesting to try to figure out how he did that. See, oh, maybe he just colored. No, I don't know. See, this is the water thing up to here. Yeah, this is a nice map. I wonder how big it is. Now we're just we're just scrolling Reddit together. That's not the plan here. It doesn't say. Yeah. This guy says, the simplest tip I can offer is not use the type of brick walls you're doing. These walls are best for indicating a barrier between 2 rooms rather than a barrier between in a hallway and a solid earth rack. Yeah, those walls are okay. I use those sometimes. Um, the walls you're using are layered, and you want to avoid using walls that look layered on both sides. Either they will look layered on one side or on neither side. Also, this will take a fair bit longer, but using the building tool is generally not recommended with FA assets. It adds default DD shaders, which takes away from using soft shading. I actually become a fan of using the wall tiles FA has under the DD option tools. He's talking about Dungeon Draft when he says DD, obviously, I guess. All right. So let's get on to what we were doing here. I do want to try this water thing. That might, remember I was struggling with this Ford. I wonder how he did that. This actually looks better than I remembered it, which is a good thing. But it would be nice to put stuff underneath here. I'm looking at this guy's map again. Oh, but now I can't. Here we go. I just zoomed in on nothing, basically, over on the other. See, because if we compare... See, this is just a different color water. How did he do this part? And like there's a skeleton underneath here. Is that a layer? Let's see, what tool is this? This is the terrain tool that I was using. Maybe he's not using the terrain tool. Looks like he is, though. So let's go back here. Terrain brush. You don't have you can't do layers here. So maybe on the object layer below water. I've had no luck with layers once again. Let's put skeleton in here just for the, oh, I don't have one. Corpse. We'll just put a horse underneath here. Below water. See, that doesn't look like it's below the water. Under. I don't know how he did that. I always got to turn that off. That's weird. I should message him. I might just message him and say, how the fuck did you do that? These parts, I'm pretty sure he just took this tool. If we go back to the terrain tool, we gotta click on something here. We go to cave floor. He just put like dirt around the side. He just went really carefully and went like that. Pretty sure that's what he did. It's a different color. Maybe he used a different, like let's zoom in way down here. Yeah, no, that's the same one. I think that's what he did. I actually might message him and say, how the fuck did you do that? Anyways, always trying to learn and improve. Back to this. So what I was doing over here was we're gonna do. We can't use the terrain tool because otherwise it's gonna fill the whole level to store the second floor. So what we're gonna do instead. Oh, let me turn my stats on so I can see if I'm having issues with frames. We're gonna have to fix these walls. It's because I edited a wall over here. You know, I wonder if I can undo it. Nope. It's because I edited a wall up here. It changed all the walls in the game, or in the map, which is a common thing for. So let's fix that first. Whoops. We're gonna go to building tool. We're gonna edit points. We're gonna pick what we really want it to be, and I can't remember what I was using. Do we have another floor, or all the floors fucked? It wasn't wood. Wood was for the other. Well, I guess we'll just pick something else that we like. Let's go with like this gray. And I wanted stone walls here. Not these stone walls, those are too solid. I think I used this. And if we go, how do I fix this? I think if I just hit edit. No, I didn't fix the wall though. Oh, we got fucking beveled corners, piece of shit. I'm very against the beveled corners thing. Now is this thing just fucked? No, alright. I wonder why they all change though. Oh my god, I have to change. What a piece of shit program. Yep, I gotta change every one of these. I gotta click inside them. Whoa. Sometimes I actually do this where I'll bring, oh, I got snap on. I'll actually deform the wall a tiny bit because I think it looks better when, I don't think all the walls would be So we're going to make this issue, we're going to turn this negative into a positive, as my parents would say. They're hippies. And we're going to just kind of deform some of the walls. The reason why I like to do that is because I don't think the walls would be perfectly straight. I don't think that that's, in these type of, situations, the walls wouldn't be perfectly straight. They would be slightly weird. And you can go in too. The reason I'm going out is because I'm lazy and I don't want to, man, all these walls have shadows on. I don't want to redraw this floor. Oh, well, that one went in a little bit. It's fine. Okay, so last time I was saying I couldn't decide if I wanted to use this wall. We could use that wall the guy was saying, actually. Let's see if we can find it. Well, let's delete this wall. And we'll just look at it. I'm going to use these walls for the next level down. Whoa. And I thought of a way to make that better too. And we're on the user layer. I wonder if we put the water one up, if it will fix that issue. Let's try it here on this little block, on this blank spot. Let's put it on like user layer 2. And we want a terrain brush. I don't have a water one here. What happened to the water one I was using? Oh, I can't on here. I forgot. Can't do it on this floor. So let's do it here. Water still. We're on. No, but the minute I switch to here, we lose the level I'm on. Or am I missing something? No. So I wonder if that guy's doing. Now I'm all sidetracked again. It's not a material brush. It's a pattern shape tool. Let's go back to the second floor. What layer are we on? We're on layer. Whoa, I don't want that one. We want like this one. It doesn't really matter which one. Ooh, that one's kind of dark. And if I put an object on top of it or under it, oh, we got the horse. So the horse is underneath it. You can't see through it. Wonder how he did that. If there's like I'll have to message him. Anyways, back to what we were doing, and we'll get rid of these doors too, because those are just some random doors I was trying out. And back to the walls. So we're gonna go back to the wall tool. I guess. I think they're talking about using, yeah, they're talking about using the Foundry objects and putting them in there. I thought, it's a path, I think. Oh, I updated all my assets too today. So we might find some new assets. The problem with the path tool is, so this is one option. This is the one he was using. That dude was using this for like the top of the cave, which I've used before, I believe, and it works pretty good. We'll see when we get to that point. But on this floor, we're going to have actual walls. And what we're looking for is... Oh, maybe I don't have it. Maybe I don't have the same ones as him, which would be weird. Maybe I just don't see it. I've used it on a different map, I'm pretty sure. Let's double check my assets here and make sure I got all my 3-point whatever assets turned on. So laziness is one of my prime defining features, so I don't want to, and I better make sure my sound wasn't working earlier, so double checking there that my sound is definitely working. So I don't really want to use like a wall from over here. You hear the mouse scroll wheel going to town probably every time I do this. There's probably a better tag here. So what they're not complaining, what he's talking about is there's some sort of shadow that happens. And so he's saying probably under like cave or something. It's the other thing you got to do when you're making maps is learn all the. No, it's not under cave. I know I use it in another one. I actually use the maybe it's stone. I actually use the object too instead of the other thing because that was the only way I could get it to work how I wanted it to. I don't want to get too sidetracked, especially because I already decided to use a wall. So what they're talking about doing is like, oh, we gotta go over. We gotta go. Is like placing these like that, which isn't that bad, but it's an additional amount of work, and my laziness tries to make me not do that work. Oh, these are somewhat new. I like rubble. I actually want to replace some rubble in one of my maps too, in the western map. Yeah, like right here. Man, I can't wait to use that shit. I'm gonna have to like do a go through and update the other maps at some point. Like when I finish this one and apply new things that I learned each time. All right, well, I can't find the wall thing they're talking about. So I was gonna use this one. Beveled corners, turn that shit off. Shadow, turn it off. All right, so this is the one I wanted to use, and we're gonna. Oh, actually, let's finish these floors. And what we'll do, yeah, we just want that there, is go back to the material. No, we'll go back to the pattern tool, and we're gonna pick the dirt, the cave floor one, which is somewhere. No, that's a different tile. Look how dirty that one is. That one's pretty sweet. Yeah. Maybe we'll put that over here. Put snap back on. Somebody's calling me. It's my mother. We'll put walls here, and then we'll go to cave floor after this. Nah, I think that will take away in the long term. I need to find this cave floor though thing. Cave floor. There we go. All right. So what we were doing last time is we were kind of drawing in each of just the rooms, and then we'll put the walls on. It's kind of hard to see them, but we were saying there's gonna be a room there. Now I have um, sirens outside. So let's just throw down some walls here or some floors. We don't necessarily. Let's do another two thing here. Need to fill this whole area up. And remember what I was talking about with like the two wide is so that the players have access to walk abreast while they're fighting. Because I don't know what you guys are going to use this for. Actually, let's do two like this. And I think they're more realistic to have one wide because otherwise they're crazy long. And you don't have to make it perfect. Let's do it like this. And then we'll put like a little room here. I don't know what it will be, a toilet. Maybe we'll do, no, we won't do that. We'll do this. Gotta have bathrooms. I was playing Exnema. I always want to call it Examina, but it's Exenema. Last night I was streaming it, and we can do this too. They have some really nice maps in there with a lot of cool stuff going on. Then we got two. We can make another one come out here, and I don't know what we're gonna do with these yet. And we'll put like one more. You know what we could do? I know what we could do with this. Let's compare this to level 1. With level 3? Yeah. Put like, do this, and we'll do, no, other way. This, actually, let's get rid of this guy. We'll do this. And this. And then we'll put it, we can turn this off. We'll put like a trapdoor down. Where was this? Be hard to see that gray, that black thing. I think it's right here. Yeah, it is right here. We'll do and put an object here. And this will be a trap door. And we'll put one here. Need to rotate this. There we go. And we'll put one here. That way they have access down to, and then we'll put a ladder up here too. I mean on the floor below. I think it was right there. But let's compare anyways. Look at how that's changed now. I wonder if that's just because of the compare that's going on. I hope so. We'll put it ladder. I think I've been settling for this one. Whoops. That way they can get down into here from another direction as well. And we'll go back to our pattern thing here and we'll connect these. You want a dead end here? We could connect these. Sure. All right, so these are all the floors, so now we know how this is going to go. And we'll go back to our wall tool. And they were saying use a different one. Do I still have that open? I do have it open. What's it called? Oh, no, I don't. But I'm not going to worry about it. So he filled in his, so if I'm looking at this again, he filled in like this with dirt, but I can't do that because I need to have transparent areas. This looks good too. I wonder how he did that. This looks really good for the different elevation. Um, Maybe I'll try to duplicate this concept with going over that river but let me think about that. Oh, I haven't even been looking at my Twitch chat. There we go. If we did that, we'd have to change the elevation of the whole thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with this time. I gotta take baby steps, you know? Otherwise, I'll never get a map done. Back to this wall here. Alright, we're on the wall we want. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna draw these all the way around. In fact, no, wait, we don't want that. Actually, that didn't look bad. But this will kind of like delay the shittiness, and we can put doors here then too. Because what happens is, now that still looks terrible. It's under. If we put one over, let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks even worse. We'll do under. You know what we could do if we really wanted to get into it here? How would we do this? Let's not go too hog wild. Let's try it out first. You can't put, well, you can manually put the doors in, but that's a total pain in the ass. But maybe, okay, that actually looks pretty good. And then we would put like, we would go like this. And then we would put a door in here. Let's just pick a nut. Oh, it's too wide. That's a 2. Need a 1 door. Yeah, so we can still put a door. It just needs a wall to sit on top of. So we can still put doors there. I mean, they look like shit, but all right. So let's do it this way. This is what we're going to do. This is going to be sketch as fuck to do this, but we can do it. It just means we can't make any mistakes ever. All mistakes must be impossible to be made. We're going to go all the way around the outside of the whole map with this wall. Whoops. There's a mistake. How do I delete one? Undo. There we go. So I guess I can make mistakes, just not a lot of them. And when I put this in Foundry, they won't be able to see this other map. Or the other side of the wall, so it doesn't really matter as much. I think I know what he's talking about with the shadows of the wall. The thing is, we won't be able to change the size of these rooms, ever. Unless we want to well, maybe we could edit the wall, so maybe we can make mistakes. That interior wall will have to be, well, we'll get there. When we get to there, we'll worry about it. And also remember, like I said, every map looks like shit when you start. Almost there. Now, good thing I don't have like bevel corners on or something. We have this whole part done there. Now let's go. My hand starts to hurt after my right hand that I'm using for masturbating. I mean, I'm using for clicking starts to hurt after a while here. Doesn't do that when I play video games, so I don't know, like, what am I doing that's so much different? Why does this look like this? Was this the plan? Sure, we can use that. I don't think that was the plan, but I like to work with what we got. Whoops. Backspace. And okay, so now we have the full underground here. We can put like some barrels and shit here. Let's save this. Um, Barrels and things like maybe I wish so maybe they have it now because they updated. Let's look at objects. Um, Quiver, no. Arrow. I want an arrow bucket. A bucket full of arrows. That's what I want really badly. I could probably make one, but it would be painful as fuck. And remember, I'm very lazy. All right, so now we have this. This is the second floor. And the third floor, we're going to use the rock walls. And that's going to be we're actually going to do a similar thing with that, except, well, I'll show you. So we need to figure out, though, where it's going to go down to the next level. And in the next level, we're going to have this whole thing to work on. This whole area. So this is just this floor. Then we're going to have this floor. But on the first floor, we got all the way, this whole area. We can't see it, but we can compare it, I guess. We have this whole area to work with. And we know what we could do also is I think we're going to make the bathroom a toilet. We could have we could put a trap door in here or something. Or I'm thinking more like a hole. Oh, these are new. Newish. Not really what I'm thinking. But we could put something in here that leads down into the... We can just put a trap door there for now so we know what we're doing. We're on the first floor, though. We'd want to be on the second floor to edit that. Well, let's worry about that later. We got a lot of ground to cover to do this underground thing. And remember, this is also where the water was going to be. So what I was thinking that I could do, because that guy inspired me, his map, is I could put a path to show the edge, but then I'd have to put the path all the way here. Well, let's look at it. And if it's that much better, then maybe we will do that. So what he used, which worked out really well, was one of these paths here, if I can find it. One of these ones. And he went like this. Oh, I have snap on, so it looks even weirder. To show elevation, that actually works pretty well, man. What would the outside look like then? Because it's got this shit next to it. And then that bridge we were going to put in, which was right here, would make more sense. The only weirdness would be down here. We'd have the elevation thing going along, to here, and then it mushes out. Maybe that will work. Let's try that with that one, since we have one here. I don't think this is the same one. Let's turn snap off here, and that works pretty good too. And actually this isn't bad because this is where, and we'll put trees and stuff, but how do we make this look less, whoops. I don't think fade is what we want. No, we don't want, we probably want shrink and grow. We probably want like I can't tell if that looks like it's shrinking and growing. It's hard to tell with this thing. Let's pick a better. It is the sides are black rock. You can't tell if they're over here. So black rock would actually make sense. I mean, I can get rid of the forward. I kind of like the forward idea though. I thought there was 3 of these. I thought there was more somewhere. This would be more along the lines of this thing. Transition in is grow. This might actually look okay. We'd have to get rid of this. Um, that's a very straight line. Does that look like it's going up or down though? It's hard for me to tell a lot of times. Let's put the other side in just for the fuck of it and see what it looks like. I told myself I wasn't gonna do this. I wasn't gonna be fucking around all day long on shit. I guess I wanted the same. Nope. We want it the other way. But I have to start from this side. Whoa. Can I delete one? I mean, it does look, I mean, it's too straight, but it does look like there's water down in a thing. Making this part though, and this is the V is the entrance to the, we could turn this off. I don't know why I did that little thing. I think there's a pond or something there. But you know what you would have to do is, wrong side. You would have to do like this. Oh, wrong side again. Oh, wrong way again. Oh yeah, I forgot about my little. It's hard to do elevation that looks okay. That actually doesn't look bad though, I don't think. Is it just me? I wish somebody give me some feedback. Um, this is too straight, definitely. But I think what we can do here is just edit some points. And me edit this one a little bit. And how many squares is that? So that's like a 10, 7-foot jump, 10-foot jump. Then if we go back to our terrain brush here, we can just brush this in. Make it a little bigger, add a laziness again. Whoops. I kind of don't like these endings. Let's go back to, where was that? Path tool. Can I edit this like point down here? I can. No, I can't. Motherfucker. Oh, I can. Nope. I'm accidentally grabbing like. There we go. That's fine. That works. All right. Whoops. I want. What the fuck am I doing? Train brush again. And with this here, I mean, this doesn't look great. But it kind of gives you the impression that this water is kind of flowing. Man, I wish I knew how to do what he did with there with the this actually works. We need to compare this to the second level. I guess I'm doing this. The second level entrance is right here. Okay, so that's hugely off. The entrance needs to be much closer. See that thing? I'm looking at where this V is. That's the entrance. How does this even look though? Let's opaque this level. That's probably not going to work. We might have to not. Because it's going to ram up against that thing. See what I'm saying right here? I wish there was an easier way to look at this. What do we got going in Foundry? You know what? I stopped looking at my. Do we have the hilltop fort here? It's easier to look at them on top of each other in Foundry, which is why I'm switching to Foundry here. Now we're going to sit here patiently. I guess I'll drink some water. Oh, I never even put in. I haven't updated this since. So let's export this and see how this looks. From a. Yep, we want that. We want that. We want to export to. Not that. I was doing some exports to so I could post on Reddit. I need to figure out how to post things better in Reddit. I'm a Reddit reader, not really a Reddit user. Maps. Fort on Hill. First floor. We need to get off this though first. Activate that one. Man, it looks so funny when you look at it as this tiny little icon. It looks like I tried to draw a misshapen skull or something. Patience is what you gotta have with Dungeon Draft. I was talking so much shit at it about it before, it's probably mad at me. Is it even exporting? Yes. Alright, so that one's done. Whoops, I exported it to a JPEG, or a PNG, not a WebP. Let's do this again. Quality. Everything looks good. We don't want to crop anything. We're going to place this thing. We're going to hit save. We're going to get that annoying ding, which means we're in good shape. I'm watching my frame rate stats right now. I'm curious if exporting causes frames to grind. It doesn't seem like it should because it's not using the graphics. It hasn't really. Actually, I haven't had the frame. I should probably not say this, but I haven't really had the frame rate issues I was having last time with DungeonDraft and Foundry. It was quite. It was really choking. It was grinding. So this goes back to I have mentioned this. We actually talked about it with Xanima yesterday too. Is like they've already got their money for this and Foundry, so they don't really have a reason to keep improving it. They already got their money, except to build loyalty, but they're so in this day and age, it's weird to have a single price that you pay one time for software. So like you rarely ever say, "Here's $50. You can have this software forever." It's almost like it's almost all a service now. Like if you buy Microsoft, you got to pay monthly. If you buy Adobe, you got to pay monthly. And I'm against that type of product because it's too expensive. So with Foundry and DungeonDraft, which is like more power to them, I'm stoked that they do it this way. You just pay once, and then once that's done, you have it forever. But at the same time, how are they going to keep improving it? They have to keep growing their user base, and that's actually going to be impossible. Especially like DungeonDraft is very niche. Um, well, Foundry too, but DungeonDraft is even more of a niche product than Foundry because Foundry you can play a bunch of different games. DungeonDraft is only for creating maps. All right, so let's take a look what this looks like now. So it's going to be weird for, I don't know if I like these wall color. Luckily it's easy to change. It's kind of more pink than I think. Or is that just I think that's just my grid. Okay, how does this look? This looks surprisingly okay. What is this thing sticking out here? It looks like an animal's nose, but it's not. Alright, how does this look? It looks okay. I think this looks too still. We need to put another thing over here. This looks like they don't match up, so we'll have to figure. Well, actually, maybe that's why the bridge is there. Alright. And how I'm going to do screenshots for these, I'm going to have to take them in. So for like Reddit and stuff, I'm going to have to do screenshots. So I'm going to have to take them in Foundry because you can see the whole stack. And I haven't done the third one. Well, the third one, it won't matter yet, but the fourth one. Oh, this is the third one. I haven't even put the fourth floor on here. The floor is going to have the roof of the fort. This doesn't look much like a fort, though. You know what I mean? How you feeling when I'm picking up here? This just looks like a big, like maybe I need to put a double thick wall that goes all the way around it. In fact, that is what I need to do. God damn it. I don't want to keep adding to my workload here. Well, let's finish this thing. Let's put this little thing here. That actually works. So I'm going to leave that like that. I got edit on here. Just couldn't figure out what was going on. All right, we're going to need to go the other direction. We want to grow and none. And let's have this water really go more. We might have to delete these tracks. But you know what I found last time is that there was, oh, we can just move them back some, huh? There was individual tracks before. What are we doing? We are doing our terrain brush. See, this can go out into like a much more muddy shittiness from here. And we'll move this back a tiny bit too. Whoops. Oh, right, its thing is in the middle. And back to water terrain. Kind of go like this. And we'll move these footsteps as well. Can I turn this? Double click. I want to turn it. Let's make it bigger. Oh, I think I had it. Like the person. There we go. I think this thing needs to move back a little bit more though. Still. I should have done these individually. If I could figure out how that guy made these things go underwater, man, I would make these go underwater. And I wonder if we go back to, I'm just thinking here, if we go back to here, what is this rock A1? Forest twigs, mud, we're using that. We're not using this one. Is there like a volcanic that's black? It'd be kind of interesting to make that match instead of it being so bam, it's white type of shit. It'd be a ton of extra work, but it's kind of bothering me. I think it's called volcanic. Cobblestone. It's funny, it's like you need so many floors. You didn't think that so many floors were going to be needed. But there is. What? Oh, I'm still on. Yeah, I know, I'm just putting this in the middle of the road somewhere. Meh. What we need is like a darker. That's this. That's like gray. Can we fuck with this? No. Let's see. Cave floor is just that. Yeah. I mean, we could do cave floor on everything. Whoa. It does match the black. I think we went through this whole thing. We did, and then I was like, no. Hmm. And we could go a little farther in like this. I mean, it would make sense. It would make it, the fact that it's, well, this is weird that it's a different color. It's like a rocky, like it kind of makes sense for it to be black. This is going to take so much more work though, to fix all those floors. Let's look at the second floor. I mean, we have to fix all this, but this actually, I'm not digging this rock part is basically what I'm saying here. And I wish I had a darker, where did I even find that rock texture? You know, you could cobblestone it or something. That's an idea. Let's go back to the first floor. This isn't the first floor. What's going on here? We could like put some sort of cobblestone here. Oh, I'm on the wrong. What's going on? Something weird happened. We don't want to change that one anyways. Okay, that's the rock there. We want to keep that wet mud. This was the, oh, we got it down there too. Why when I select cobblestone doesn't it change? Alright, it was just broken. Hmm. Interesting. That actually looks filthy cobblestone. It actually fits in better with this thing. Now I'm just changing everything. Alright, first I think I'm gonna go smoke real quick and then I'll think about this. I actually kind of like this filthy, dirty cobblestone. Do they have cobblestone that's not dirty? Dirt one. Wow, that is bright. Alright, so that's the like the non-dirty version. Let's see, there's a little bit of it here. So you can make it like filthy and then slowly get. See, also you could tile the whole thing. Like they tiled this up. That's what I was first originally thinking was maybe have it so that it's just tile all the way up. But now I'm thinking this cobblestone. You don't want an exact line here. And then we go to the second floor. I know I said I was going to take a break here, but I can't use this. I got to go, what is this, dirt 2. The problem is you can't use the terrain floor because I have a transparent floor. So I have to use the pattern shape tool. And can I edit this? I can edit this. We don't want mud. Oh, that doesn't change the thing like the other ones do. A lot of times if you edit a floor or another wall or whatever, it will change it to what you want. Rips. I hate when I just suddenly change my mind about something. No, it was like up here somewhere. It was cobblestone something. It was like that, I think. It was not that though. Dirt 1. Nope. Dirt 2. Here we go. I'd have to do more of it. And you can't, because I can't use the train tool. Everything's a big, like, perfect line. And I don't want a perfect line. It does look better, though, and it makes these walls look better, too. And I'm back to the other thing. If I make this a double wall, which I think I should, I'll have to move some stuff back. I think this looks better, and then we can have it cut off right here. Turn this back on to snap. I think that looks better, honestly. I mean, shit would be so dirty living out here with this fucking dirt over here. Yeah, that looks better. All right, I'm gonna go smoke real quick, and oh, I gotta put my timer thing up here. Then I will be back with. Oh, we need to reset the time. Then I will be back with something. All right, I'm back. I think I am gonna change this floor. Let's turn this thing off. There we go. And it's more work, but I actually, with that contrast, I think it's actually gonna make this castle stand out more. Currently, it kind of blends in, and maybe I won't need the double floors. So that's gonna be kind of a pain in the ass for work-wise. We can go back to here. I think this will stand out more in the long run. So let's do that real quick. Real quick. Yeah, and this blends in better too. So let's, on this level, we can use the terrain brush, and we actually want to put, this shouldn't be, whoa, wrong one. We'll have the gravel kind of come up a little more. Kind of really dirty this up with some gravel. And there's some other thing here we can get rid of. Oh, there's some down here too, a little bit. All right. So we got gravel coming up, and then we're gonna go back to the cobblestone dirt here, and we're gonna. This part doesn't really matter because it's underneath the other map, but it's just try to stay consistent, you know. It might actually be too far up the other map because we're gonna do underground stuff. So then we'll go to the second floor, and this is where it's gonna get shitty. I don't think what we're gonna do here. I can't edit this. I want to get this thing out of here first. Put this back. I wish I could just edit this thing. What have I done? Let's go back. Maybe I can, and I just gotta fuck with it some more. Edit points. We're on the right one. Is there anything down here? Remove a point. If I add a point, will it do it? Nope. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a... We can get rid of this thing too. Actually, we can just make this go over it. This is what we're gonna do. I'm using this other... Oh, I want snap off. I'm using this other one as like a guide to where this goes. Doesn't have to be perfect, but we want it to line up some, because remember, people are going to be walking over this. They'll walk from one level to the next, and I could make this one giant floor, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Instead, yeah, that's what I wanted. I want this to get out of here. I don't like layering stuff up because I feel like it bloats the size. Like, I don't think it's, when you export it, it knows that you're, I don't think it knows that there's layers and it can't see it. I think it's just going to export the extra shit. And my file size are already so huge that... Man, looking at that other guy's map, I know it's a lot smaller, but made me know that I gotta up my game, you know? Okay, so that's all gone. We'll go to second floor, third floor, and we'll delete this. Probably once I'm done with this, I'll be like, I don't like this. Let's go back to that other thing. Redo it all. Probably should have saved as. But too late now. I like to live dangerously, as they say. Okay, so we got this going up there. Everything's very brown. That seems to be a common thing. Oh, you know, it was funny when I was playing X-Anima yesterday was there was buckets laying around, and I was like, just like me, putting buckets everywhere. I don't know if you've seen that before, but I often, when I don't know what to put somewhere, I just put a bucket. Works great. And then we'll just keep going out like this. We'll make this one gigantic fucking tile. That's what we're gonna do here. Probably zoomed out a little too far. Grab this guy. Instead of a bunch of little ones, we'll just do one gigantic, whoops, thing here. Whoops. Probably not what you're supposed to do. You're probably not supposed to make it one giant thing, but make this go up to this corner about here. It's kind of I'm gonna say zen. It's zen making maps. You kind of like just start to relax and, yep, I fucked it up. I didn't fuck it up. I changed my mind. So we're going to change this whole thing. Uh-oh. Except here should be something else. We'll do cave floor over there. That will be fine. That will be doable. And then... except for the weird thing where my hand hurts. I don't know what I'm struggling with here. It's like a piece of pizza. You just got to make it fit in here. Whoa, but not too far. Can't overlap it. Oh, you can overlap it. Just not sometimes. For some reason. Okay. We'll do an export of this too when because this is just the outside. When this is done, when this level is done, we'll do an export, and we'll. Man, I accomplished so much less than I had planned. How much time have I been doing this for? An hour already? Why is it acting like I? No, okay, it's not. For a second there, I thought it was acting like I could go over this other floor, but that is not the case. I probably could have just pulled this one down here. In fact, that is what I'm gonna do. For some reason I was holding my breath there, sort of, with my mouth open. Oh yeah, you can see my little dimples in the thing there. This is probably gonna cause something terrible to happen here in a minute. I'm gonna stop with that one tile. I have a feeling that something bad's gonna happen if I just do one tile the whole way. Let's go back to squares. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling about it. We can just do, and we'll fix these. You know what we can do though is snap these guys just for now. I guess it doesn't really matter, snap or not. We're gonna fix these crops too at some point. Not today. All right, I think that's enough. Maybe one more down here, and then we'll go back to the editing tool. This is the same one I said I was gonna mess with, but that's okay. We'll mess with it after all. All right, we got something weird going on here. There we go. Got something weird down here. Oh, we have snap on still. And put a guy there. Put a guy there. Put a fucking guy there. And there. Could have just moved that one, which is what we'll do after all. Man, my hand hurts bad. It has something to do with like just gripping, holding left click and gripping down. It's weird. See how far I can get away with that. There we go. We got pretty far. Whoops. I'll fix that over there. So now it looks more like they did some work on the floors, and they're just filthy. Or the Mad Trent is what I'm going to use this for when they ever. Oh, actually, I killed those characters. They'll never get here. I'll use it for something else. I'm going to use the Mad Trent thing, but it will be in a different spot. We just have this one player who never shows up. He's got kids, you know, people with kids. It's hard to get him reliably into your D&D group. Try to make this. There we go. I'm gonna still put a planter around there. We'll just do it later. We're almost done with this. I think. I'm gonna zoom out and there'll be some huge area that I missed. But that's okay. Because we can fix it. This might not be necessary, but I'm gonna do this anyways. And no, it's not necessary. We don't have anything underground that goes to there. But just in case. And then what we'll do here is we'll go up to like this part. And then from there, we'll use the dirt. A little bit more here. All right, so missed a spot. And another little spot here. Missed a spot here. Can't quite see what's going on there, but it works. Nope. And then here, yeah, there was something. I couldn't tell if there was some little weirdness here, and there is a little weirdness here. Okay. I think we got everything. Now we will go to, what is this one called again? Cobblestone A Dirt 2. We want this one. And what we'll do is we'll draw this here. We're just gonna draw some of these. You'll see what I'm gonna do here. We'll drag these around, basically the same thing to cover. Tempting to do it here. You know what I could do to make this work is go to my path tool and edit, and we'll make this thing go to here so that cuts off. And then we'll go back to my material, my pattern shape. We'll edit this guy. Delete is remove point. We don't need this point. We don't need this point. point and this point. There we go. Yeah, so that will cut off the edge of this area. Like they only put that dirty, filthy shit there. I mean, they didn't put the filth down. They put the whoops, we don't want that. We want to go. We were already on it. We want to go to here. We'll do. Well, we'll go from that point. I was gonna just draw another square, but we'll edit this. And the reason why I'm putting this along all of the walls is because there might be a little tiny gap that I can't see unless I'm zoomed in really far. And I won't notice it until I'm playing on it. So we're gonna make this kind of go along. This one will be fun to play on. Maybe I'll use it for that. I'm starting another game. Well, we're in session 0. One of the players still has to make his character, but it's like Stargate, but in D&D times, where they will be coming through. They don't care about the maps, by the way. I'm just gonna draw like with lines basically for most of these maps, but it'd be fun to use this one. But anyways, they're gonna be traveling through like a magical Stargate to a new realm with dinosaurs and shit. And I could use this there's gonna be some giants in it. They don't know that. I hope none of them are watching. I don't tell them I stream because I don't want them. I spoil the games while I'm doing this. There's gonna be some giants that they run into who are friendly, except that they also are kind of like they sacrifice their own people to fight these other people. Volunteers sacrifice themselves, sort of. They sacrifice their strength, or they in a tribute, not necessarily their strength, to fight these bad guys to create like basically demons, kind of like Oni. If you've played Dominions or Japanese lore, if you're into that, so they sacrifice some of their attributes to create these like Oni that they control to fight these other people. But they're friendly. They're not like evil. They just feel like that's the only choice they have is to create these Oni type demons to help protect them. Anyways, they live in like the top of this. They're gonna live in some ruins that this could actually work for. They could come into town, they could see this place. There's not many roads though. In fact, there's no roads, and it's like a jungle area with dinosaurs where these people live. Where they stargated into is jungle dinosaur land. And then there's these creatures that are kind of like orcs, kind of like goblins that run wild. All right, this is gonna get a little weird to figure out what we're doing here. That's fine. Attacking everything in sight, and they're like incredibly stupid. So they're not the standard orcs or goblins. They're these basically brain dead orcs or goblins, but they have also special abilities like caustic blood and stuff. But their main thing is that they live forever. So everybody who is born on the place that they stargated to lives forever. And so these orc goblin things, the longer they live, the smarter they get, but they have to last, and they start out just completely idiotic. So they have to last forever, to get intelligence. So basically, at low levels, they'll run into the stupid ones, and at high levels, they'll run into the more intelligent ones. But that's who these giants are fighting. They live besides dinosaurs. There's also the dinosaurs are also a threat. And I think I'm gonna just mix and match, you know, not try to stick to an era of I was thinking about this the other day. I was like, you know, I don't think these dinosaurs lived in the same era that I was looking at. I'm just gonna mix and match. It's a fantasy world. And the other part I'm adding, which I've never done this, and I'm using Pathfinder, never done this with like a Pathfinder game, is I am there's 100 people going through the Stargate with them, but they're going to be dying quite quickly. And the players are going to kind of be responsible for getting supplies for these 100 people, sort of. So I actually put like a quest log together for all the supplies that they need to supply everybody. It shouldn't actually be that hard, but the people are going to be dying off left and right. It's going to be a really hard campaign, actually. Okay, so now that we did all that work, we should save this. And let's export this again. Which one are we on here? Export. And first floor. Yep, that's what we want to do. We're going to replace this floor. Oh, you know, we never did the third floor. We'll export the second floor, then we'll fix the third floor real quick. Then we'll export the third floor. And we might as well export the fourth floor too. Right? Who gives a fuck? And then we wait patiently. Yeah, I don't know what it was the last couple times when I did a stream with Foundry and Dungeon Draft and it was just grinding shit. It grinds occasionally, but it's not like it was last time for frames. Yeah, I'm also working on my own role-playing game. Well, I know how I want to do all the rules. I just need to sit down and just keep typing them in. I keep getting sidetracked. Streaming and stuff like that. We can close that thing and we can export the second floor. Save. I also want to there's a series of books called Janissaries. Um, if you haven't read them, you should, by Jerry Pournelle. I think they finished him. Like, they were writing this final book. So it was originally Jerry Pournelle, then some other guy also, Sterling or somebody, I can't remember what his name is. We're going to skip to the fourth floor here because we got to fix the third floor. And this is going to be fourth floor. Did I ever buy that book? I don't know, I have to go look. But I believe so. The Janissaries series is a bunch of like mercenaries in the 80s jump on a UFO to escape dying, and they're transported to like a medieval world, sort of. Okay, let's fix this real quick, then we'll export it. And oh man, I have to compare this to the second floor. I'd like to run a game of that. That would be pretty awesome to run like a Janissaries style. So it's not D&D because that's too far there. Because there's guns in it. Basically, the people from now have guns, and everybody else has like bows and stuff. Why does this look like this? I know I'm comparing floors. I actually don't need to compare after that. All right. You know, we can just edit points from here. You know, I'm going to put a rug in there too. Some rugs in here. Like the inside the castle, they keep it clean for the mad int or whatever. Come on, snap. I need some copyright-free music to play while I'm doing this. And I looked into it. It's all just techno. EDM, as they call it, as kids call it these days. Not into that. Not into EDM at all. It surprises me, actually. So I guess I kind of thought it through. But it surprised me originally that more like punk rock bands and stuff don't have their stuff out there for free. Copyright free. But the issue is that other people will make money off of it. So that's why everyone's so aggressive about copyright it. Because if you don't copyright it, then somebody on YouTube is going to use it and fuck you over. And YouTube's always going to get the money. No matter what, YouTube's going to make the money off your shit if they can. So that's, I mean, also a lot of punk rock music has labels that weren't really very punk rock at the time. So they were just out for the money, but it's weird. Public domain would be nicer, but then once again, it's YouTube's gonna make the money off you. Put this back here. Somehow, YouTube and Twitch is gonna make money off you. I wish I could turn off the advertising on Twitch. Like, don't they make money off subscribers? I know I can't get subscribers, but if I had the option, I would rather not get ad revenue. I mean, I don't get ad revenue now, but if I had that ability, I would just turn that off. I don't want people to have to listen to watch fucking ads. Ads are the worst. Alright, see, I think this contrast is going to be better with this dark shit. Hopefully I don't change my mind next time we stream, or next time I stream, because this whole stream was me fixing this shit. And in reality, I wanted to get to... I want to get all these floors done so I can start putting in objects and doors and shit. In fact, I'm definitely gonna go late today. Late? I don't know. It's my stream. It's not late. It's as long as I want. Make this go way down here. And when we export this, we'll put all the pieces together, and I bet you it looks better than that other floor. I'm always open to constructive criticism, by the way. If you're watching and you're like, good God, man, you should have used this floor. Tell me. Doesn't mean I'm gonna change floors, but I might listen to you. Maybe. Always like good advice. Bad advice I'm not just so much into. Okay, we're getting there. We're almost there. Almost. I think this is all just one big tile, isn't it? Now it's not having a freak out over here, so maybe not. We did it. Okay, now let's export this guy. Third floor. Export. Select third floor. Save. Yes. Tomorrow at 4. Maybe I'll put that on my Twitch right now while I'm waiting. For this, we're going to do a multiplayer. Oh, we're done. Multiplayer borrow trauma. I think we got hopefully 3 or 4 people showing up to man the sub there. It'd be cool to get like 6 people. Six people on a giant sub would be interesting. Everyone on guns and stuff. Okay, what are we looking at here? Let's turn on levels. Alright, so I'm still not too into this color of this stone. I don't know why. But I think this fits in much better with the brown. And once we put trees and shit in, I think that looks a lot better. Let's zoom in a little bit more. And actually, let's place the tile for the 4th floor. We've never placed that tile. And this is going to be on modules. Lord Haywire's crappy maps. Where are you? No, wrong button. Wrong folder. Fort on Hill. We have to wait patiently again. Choose a file. Go. Go. I think it's this one. No, it's this one. You probably put some trees up there too. I don't know if that's gonna drop that tile on here or what. Oh yeah, we made the 3rd floor bigger. Oh, it did drop that tile in there. Perfect. Get out of here. It said close. Alright, let's grab this tile and put it on top of this other thing. Boom. Whoa. Okay, so there it is. Maybe we will... I can set this one as a roof, and then I can actually have this hang over. I don't know. Let's not think about that for right now. Oh yeah, remember I had things here and I took them away. Damn it. But maybe I'll make this smaller. It will fuck up everything. Let's try not to fuck up everything. This though, I think this is gonna look good when we get to actually like filling in bushes and shit. This is gonna look really good, I think. Okay, it's gonna look mediocre. This down here though, let's check this again. I can't grab anything. Can I move with arrows? How about WASD? Nope. It doesn't like it when you're... There we go. That looks okay. I wish I could figure out a way to do it better. This works, though. This actually works. I don't know what this little line is, though. Let's look. Is that V there? Is that what that is? Is that V? I think it's the V. Okay, that's okay then. Yeah, it's the V. I think this works. Kind of. Like, this sits on top of this, is which we want. Probably, though... Where was that? So it's below the V. What we should do here is path tool, wherever you are, edit points. It's like here. We probably should do like that. Ooh, except it gets mushy. Like that. I think we want it more like that. Yeah. Okay, so now we're back to this whole thing where we were at, which actually we shouldn't be back to this, but let's finish this first. This is volcanic 2, this is. So we want to go from here and down and around. We got to turn edit points off. We want to go over. Yes. We want this to be none and this to be none. This is going to go all the way into here. We can, we can do is we can compare to the 2nd floor. Um, it's always so hard to see the entrance. Okay, I think this will work. Let's start it over here. Yeah, that's the entrance. Why does this look so weird to me? Are we on the wrong... We're on the wrong thing. Which one did we use? No. What's going on there? Must have been a test of some sort. I don't think this is the same as that. It would be nice if when you hovered over it, it told you what the fuck you were looking at. I think it's this one. Oh, damn it, I just undid something. What did I just undo over here? It was something somewhere. We're gonna find it 3 months from now. What the fuck is this, is what I'm gonna say. Um, yeah, I wish if you hovered over stuff, it told you what we got there. No, it's that. It's definitely not that one. I think it's this one. No, it's not that one either. Not that one. I mean, we could have used one of these ones with just the line instead of the fade. Why didn't that go away? Ah, Control Z was broken. But I kind of like this more. Is this it? No. Good God. This one's pretty good actually too. That would have been an option. Okay, it's not this one. These are the ones I was looking for earlier. So we know this is there. It's not that far down. We might get to that today too. I hope we do. It's not that one. And I don't think it's this one. That one has like lines on the other side, and this one has a fade. Maybe this one? No. It really would be nice if it told you what thing when you went to edit. This is the same one I keep looking at, right? See, this one has a different. See, this is more like knobby. I want the knobby. Oh wait, maybe it's this one. Here we go. That's the one. What is this one? Volcanic Rock 1. I should just try to remember that shit, but I can't. I can't remember anything. All right, so back to what we were trying to do here. I think we should just be able to um, go like this. Because we're going to put a bridge over that thing over there. And then poof, we're done for that side. And then this side, yeah, we want this to get all close in here. Why does this angle look steeper than the other angle? Is there a way to change that? No. Width. Width is still 1. And then we'll width it to right here. We're going to have to join these up at some point. Maybe. We might put some walls in there or something. Remember, the idea is that the characters can come crawl into this water thing. So this isn't that wide. I mean, it looks kind of wide, but why does it look less wide over here? Let's turn this compare off. No, I guess it does look wide. I don't know how it's working over here. And then we'll go back all the way up here. I think that's gonna work. You know, we're not even use the bridge. Just have the bridges out. I also wish you could like include a few forgotten adventures assets with your maps, because then you could put a bridge on here as a tile in Foundry, and then they could take it off or replace it, but they can't unless you. Yeah, you can't. You have to put it in with your dungeon. You have to flatten it all and put it in Dungeon Draft. All right, so we're back to the first floor. All that work for nothing. I mean, it was for something. And from this one, we're going to use cave walls. We're going to use like cave walls like this. We might use these ones that I finally found up here. One of these ones. Probably this one. We'll probably use this one. So the first thing we got to do is decide where we're going. What is going on here? Where we're going down. Where the underground entrance is. Here we go. We could use this as an underground to even the deeper part. And the deeper part is going to be the first floor. And we could even actually put an underground level for like a really, and we could keep going until the map's like fucking 500 megs. It's already going to be like 300 megs. I think this is a good spot. Do we want to put stairs? What is this one called? Cave wall path. Do we want to put stairs here? There were those holes. They weren't very good though. Maybe if I made it giant. Oh wait, I was thinking about this and I thought I figured this out the other day. This was when I was streaming another map. I wonder if I saved that one. I was thinking you could put like a hole. You'd have to somehow cover this, which, no, you can't do that. We could do a hole here with like a bunch of ladders coming out. You know, like 3 ladders coming out of here. And this would be the entrance to the underground, the real underground. Let's think about that. How the fuck would we do that? Oh, you know what I didn't test over here too is, don't I have a token on this thing? I don't. Or if I do, I don't know where it is. Let's put a token on here. Let's put the cat, not on the 3rd floor. We just want to make sure. I don't like that we can see this line. This is a new thing that has started, is these lines are no longer invisible. I don't know what changed. Oh, that is invisible. Then why the fuck can this cat see it? That's weird. Very weird. Line opacancy, 0, but that'll make it so I can't see it either. Maybe this cat can't see it. Let's connect to Here we go here. We have the wrong thing activated. I was like, wow, they can't see anything. How terrible. I was got Star Trek playing. Every time I'm streaming, I have it pause in the background. I use it, it's my fall asleep TV show. Because I've seen it so many times, I can just lay there with my eyes closed and listen to it. And just wait for the darkness to come to put me down for the day. Or the night. Alright. Oh, there was already one in here. Now we got two of them. Let's find this other one. Whoa. Oh, I already put a thing there too. And it was on the second floor, I believe. Let's delete it. And then let's go back to the first floor. Now let's go back to the cat. Yeah, it's just the DM can see it. So that looks how it should. Alright, we're at the plus 10 and we'll go running up here. Whoop, no walls over there. Alright, that does not look how it should, but that's okay because there's no walls to block them. Alright, now we're at plus 20, so we gotta put walls in here at some point. This looked okay. I think we're gonna need to move down this. Yeah, this needs to be over here. I know why I put it there. Let's fix that actually on this. Second floor. Yes. Always test. Like I say, always test as much as possible. What are we doing here? We are doing the pattern. We're going to edit. We want to edit this one though. And this one doesn't really, like I said, it doesn't really matter if it goes too far. It'd be cool if you could edit this and then immediately see the changes in Foundry. That's asking for way too much. But it would be cool if that's possible. All right, so this is working how we want it. We just move that, so that'll fix that. So we don't need to worry about that anymore. I'm wondering, I didn't have my my frames up. Let's see if that caused issue. It didn't cause any issues at all. All right, so we're back into Dungeon Draft. We have the second floor. We're gonna put a. The whole reason it made me think about that is I think it'd be cool to have a pit with ladders here. And the people could come in and out of this pit, the people being monsters, could come in and out of this pit. So for us to do that, though, it's going to be a little bit more work. It's only 10 feet. I remember it's only 10 feet, too. Maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe we should go... I know we don't have... We have stairs. Do we have any stairs that, like, look... We could do an elevator. What does this, like, stair overlay look like? It's kind of what I'm thinking here is like some sort of, I just want a line though. I want like this. That's not, I want this. Meh. What I'm thinking is, yeah, we already used this on the second level. No, those are clean. Do we have ones that are like real dirty? Real dirty. Those stairs kind of look too nice though. Where did we get this stair that was so clean? But if we put snap on here and actually let's turn the grid back on. We could put like a stairway down. I don't know if how I feel about stairways though. If I had a dirt stairway, that would be better. How about that? What do we got for dirt? Dirt piles. See, this is what I was thinking of, is put something like this. If we had a one that was a better color and have that. I mean, we could do that. And then put like ladders. We'd have to cut this out though, so to be able to see. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's undo this thing. We'd have to cut it out to be able to see the tokens below it. Would we have to cut that out though? Would it be the end of the world to cut that out? Let me think about this here. Let's edit. I don't know why I have such a hard time finding everything on here. Can we edit this floor? How would we do that? Let's leave snap on. We want that. We have this. How would this work? I gotta think this through here for a second. I've never done it this way. No, that's not gonna work either. What happens if we, what about ramps? No ramps. Ramps with an S. No. What about rope? Alright, so if we have ladders here, I'm still thinking how I can do this. I think we want this ladder actually. And for some reason, because these are so identical, they look a little weird. And if we go to the first floor and we compare this, we're comparing to the third and fourth floor again. We are on the first floor and we put this ladder right here and this ladder right here. Oh, there's water right there. Huh. And this is such a perfect cut, but we could put a border around there to fix that. Man, I hate to export again. All right, well, this is gonna fuck up. Well, we could still put that. We could have them. How would we do that? How do we do that with a perfect line's easy. Second floor. I mean, we don't need to have that. This doesn't have to be water right here. And this actually isn't even gonna be this. It's gonna be, well, there, that one, that's gonna be cave floor actually. So let me think about this as well. We need a border on the second thing. Let's figure out how to do that. We need some sort of border around this so that it looks like we might be able to do it with the path tool. We might be able to do it with this thing, actually. And we're going to have to export this again, which is a bummer. Why can't I connect these things? It doesn't actually look that bad. That actually kind of looks good. That is much better than my expectations. All right, let me save this, and we're gonna have to export this again. So my idea, when we could put water down here, but I think what we can do is, did I save this? Yes. Let's export. What level is this? Level 2. Let's get this off of here. That actually looks really good. Maybe I should put some more holes and ladders and shit coming up. If it's that easy, well, let's see. let's let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. We're gonna export the second floor, and when that's done, we're gonna export the first floor too. Then we're gonna draw a hole in the second floor. Actually, if that's the case, we could actually make the second floor really cool, having the ability to look down in a couple of different spots. When I hit, I'm gonna export the first floor as well, and while that's exporting, I'm gonna go smoke real quick. All right, export first floor, save. Yes, let me put my little I'll be back in 5 minutes thing. Reset. Break timer. All right, be back in less than 5 minutes. Oh, it's hard to read that with that thing popped up there. No big deal. All right, that's gone. What do we do? We're done with this. Go back to Foundry. What are we looking at here? We'll activate this. We'll see if this works. It probably won't work. It might work. Who knows? Wait patiently, like always. My mom, when she called earlier, wasn't a big deal, except it's weird when she calls. and doesn't text. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? All right, I moved a tile around on accident somewhere. Fourth floor. On the wrong thing here. Oh, pushing the wrong button again. No, it's control. Turn. There we go. Oh god, what have I done? Luckily this is just a little tile. Look how sluggish it is with OBS and Dungeon Draft. I never run Dungeon Draft when I did this by mistake once. I ran Dungeon Draft while I was running a game, and it just ground everything to a halt. Man, this hard. The lag is pretty bad. My maps are big. There we go. All right, I gotta put my stat. I gotta minimize this too. It does have my chat there though. Anyways, yeah, it didn't like me doing that very much. All right, what were we doing? Second floor. Let's go to the second floor here. Drag this over to here. If it will let me, it will let me. We're gonna draw a box. A square. I mean it is a box. We're gonna draw it like this. It's yellow because I changed I was drawing something for a campaign. And it's gonna be, that doesn't seem right. It's gonna be the top is gonna be 9 and the bottom is gonna be 0. I think. Can't remember how that works. Like in another drawing right here. If I can, oh, I'm on the wrong tool. Or the wrong thing. Um, 10, well, here's an issue right here is I changed the height of that one thing, so it's supposed to be like that. All right. Now we need to put in, on the first floor, we need to put in a little dude here. Oh wait, we need to make this a hole as well. Not stairs. Well, it is stairs. I've never tried to do stairs and a hole. Let's see what happens. Then we'll drag our cat over here. Where's our fucking cat? It's somewhere. If I turn this off, I'll find it. Did I delete it? Alright, my cat should be at 30 feet though. Now it's all confused because of that. Let's put it down. Let's put it the cat. Whoops, we want to go to here. Hey, I'm missing my thing. There's usually a thing here that allows you to adjust the height of the token. Am I missing a... view active modules. Levels, my crappy maps. Show walls everywhere. We got wall height. Better roofs needs to be turned on. It's on. Why are these acting like I can't click on them? Oh, I'm in the wrong. Oh, manage modules. Levels. Is there one I'm missing? I haven't messed with these things. Well, I guess that's not true. No, that was a different thing. So no, that should be... Oh, and that's why I can't click on the cat either. God damn it. And change this to 10. Good God. Okay, it's a 10. Let's go back to here. And I don't know why it doesn't see it anymore. Okay, so this is plus 10. We're gonna go around that wall here. We're gonna go over to here. All right, it sees it when it's there. But I need to be able to see down into there. The idea being, I gotta remember how to do this. Not only remember how to do it, so I've done it with stairs and a hole, or I've done holes or stairs. I've never done both of them. So let's see. Let's go back to this. I need to turn on levels again. Second floor it is. Why can't I see this thing? It's invisible. No, this is the tile. Oh, it's on the first floor. Let's make this a hole. Update drawing. Whoops, not Chrome. You still can't see that thing down there. I wonder, let's look at this tile. The first floor tile should be infinite. And let's go back to this person. Well, that didn't work. That made it terrible. Okay, maybe the first floor level can't be infinite. No, wait. No, it's show always. Always visible. No, I don't think that's what we want. We want roof for the first floor? Maybe. Show even when below. No, we don't want that. Update. That looks okay. Whoops, wrong click there. You gotta move sometimes and sometimes you gotta do an F5 here to reload. Now we wait. It's always waiting. I don't know if you can hear my computer. When I hit F5, it was like, didn't like that very much. All right, so that didn't work. It was the infinity thing that fucked it all up. So roofs need to be infinite. This shouldn't be. This should go up to 9. And this should, I wish you could, there's a reset to default. I think it was hide tile on vision? I don't know what it was. Fade entire. I should have taken a screenshot of it. I bet you I haven't messed with the second one. The second floor. Let's see what the second floor says. All right, let's take a screenshot of this. Move this over here. None on top of my chat though. Just in case you guys wanna talk, I gotta be available, you know? Not gotta be. Wanna be. All right. So let's go back to this one. We're still on there. This is show and none. Whoops, we're still on the second floor. Wait, what's going on here? This should be 9, and this should be 0. Am I adjusting the right floor? Second floor, nope. Second floor should be 10 and, 19 and 10. Even though it says I'm on the second floor, I'm actually adjusting the first floor. This is the first floor here. I also wish the tile said what the name of it was there instead of you having to do. Alright, I'm still on the second floor here. If I turn this off, that doesn't get me any better here. See, it looks like I'm on the first one, but I'm not. Fourth floor now. It seems like I should be on the first floor, but we're not. Let's go over here. Fourth floor still. Let's do an F5 and reload this thing on this side too. Levels is kind of clunky on this type of stuff. For all I know, I've been editing the wrong tile this whole time. In fact, I could have. So we'll have to double check this. All right. First floor. This is the first floor. We're not on the edit tile button. Edit tile. This says hides and none. But according to my second floor, it should say show and none, 0 through 9. And then if we go to the second floor, I don't know why this one has a grid on it. This is the second floor. Show and none, 10 through 19. And let's go to the third floor. Hide and roof. Why? Put that over here too. We'll just stack these guys up. And the fourth floor is an actual roof. Come on. Alright, so we're on the fourth floor. This should be hide and roof, and this should be infinite. Show even one below. It should be yes. Look at those shadows around there. What the fuck, man? Alright, so if we go back to the second floor, something's all fucked up. We'll have to figure out what it is here. Second floor should be 10 feet. Excellent. That's what we got. We got plus 10 feet on this cat. And if we go to here, alright, our hole's broken somehow. So let's go to the first floor. And did you see it flash for a second there? It's a hole. 0 through 9. Sometimes I feel like this should be 0 through 10. I can check one of my other holes here. Whoa. So it shouldn't go down. Yeah, it shouldn't go down if it's a hole, because it's not a stairway. But that means this guy should be able to be seen, but he's not. Yeah, it should look like that, but from the floor above. It was working when it was a stairway. No, I couldn't see down there. I can just go down there and see them. Let's look at my other map where a hole works. Bridgetown North. And patience again. Alright, there shouldn't be a cat on this one at least. Not yet. Okay, if we go to here and we go to here and we turn this on, last time I looked, this hole, there should be an underground, worked. So -1 and -10 is hole. There's a weird thing there. I think that's right. I mean, I think that's the same as the other one. Whoops, trying to do it. Let's look if we double check that. Yeah, don't look at that. The underground level is hide and fade. Is that what we're actually on though? Let's double check. Except that's not gonna work the same. I guess we're just gonna have to fuck with it, which is a bummer. I hate when it comes to just fucking with it. Move these things around? No. Maybe not while it's loading. Doesn't seem to do anything. Alright, so we go back to the second floor. We got the cat. The cat's there. But I can't see the first floor, even though I have a hole. Top is 9, bottom is 0. Yep. It's a hole. And so it's got to be something to do with this tile. First floor. Better roofing mode show. Why don't we just say none? And then this one was like on fade or something. None, always visible. But we don't want it to be always visible. Do we? What happens if we just put it on none and see what happens? And none and see what happens. Show even when below. No. Then we go to the second floor. We click on this guy. This is always such a pain in the ass. And we'll make sure that it's not working this way. Do we have, maybe that's the thing. It's got to have a box all the way around it. There's a button somewhere. It's another wall thing. Wall off the edge of the scenes. I see it. You know, the fourth floor, I don't know if we did that. I can see something there now. Let's double check. Something there, something there, something there. All right, back to the second floor. Let's see if that did anything. I didn't do anything. For some reason, I can't move this guy around. So I don't want that. I want token line of sight height is 0, which is what it should be unless I have like the auto thing off. Automatic token heights should be 6, so that's on. I have to look at Bailey Wiki has a really good tutorial, but the issue is what they need is video tutorials are nice, but they need the stuff also written down somewhere where you can look at what this means, like what better roof mode show through fog. What does that actually mean though? What am I showing through the fog? You know, they didn't need to describe this shit better. So one of these tiles is set up wrong, is what's going on here. But that's not the end of the world. We can continue on. What we'll do is we'll get back to that later. Um, I'm pretty sure that this will work as a whole to get down into here. Um, I just got to figure out how to do it. So do we want everything to pile out through this hole? Or do we want like a secret door here? We probably want a secret door on the first floor. So we can start, we know this is where they'll come in. So we can start doing the floor. We can draw basically what we want. I want to get like um, more of this done. Man, I got like nothing done. No, I guess I got some done. And we learned something. If I'm learning something, I'm going to be using that for this one and then a different one for the other wall. Maybe this one. You know, we'll go like this or something. Let's compare this. No, let's go back to level 2 and look at this here. I like this idea if I can get this to work. And if I can get this to work, I might just make this a hole also. That same way, like and then they could throw trash down in here. This could be like their trash dump. You know, we could go like this. Like this. Somehow. Maybe make this a fade or something. But you get what I'm saying here. And then we could have holes down into the lower level. And bam, we could be throwing this shit like they could have trash and people could climb in it up and down it. The players could, you know. We could put water down there so they could throw it down into the water. Let's look at something on here though. It sees the thing below it. Well, I guess it sees it below it everywhere. Hmm. But let's work on the first floor some more. And we'll do the same thing. We're gonna draw with this thing to make the path or whatever. And we'll start from here and then we can add some more. Well, Actually, let's start with the second floor. That way we can have like stairs or whatever coming up and down. I would like maybe a stairway here. Let's do a, whoops. I don't want open, I want object. I just saw O. Let's put a stairway down over here. I wanted that dirty stairway. I like dirty shit. We can put like a stairway over here. Put snap back on. Oh wait, we're gonna put a secret door there. And we'll put a secret door there too. Like that. So now we know that there's gonna be a stairway down here. So you could come in, you can come down from that level. You could also go down into the deeper level. They can come and fight up there. We'll leave that there. I kind of want to put another one here though. Like that. The way I see this is that the bottom part of this is the way down. You know what? Going down, it could go down. Like that. And then as the characters get to this square, we turn the grid on. Oh, let's not put it in the middle. Let's put it like that. When they get to this grid, it will come down. And then on the first floor, we'll put the same thing here. And where was that other one? It was the other direction though. That way. Except isn't it weird to walk straight to a wall? Seems weird to me. Let's go up one and let's move this back. 1, 2. Back to the first floor. Lost my object tool. Man, I feel like half of my, and this used to happen all the time, but I thought I had this shit down. I feel like half of my map design is troubleshooting issues with stuff. We have an issue there, or an issue there, issues there, issues there. We can leave all that entrance. We'll put a door here and here, and probably maybe here. A dude could be standing up here, guarding. Yeah, but I definitely feel like a lot of my time is spent troubleshooting issues with levels and stuff, and it's not all because I don't know how to use it. There's more to it than that. It's very difficult to use, if you know what I mean. All right, so what we can do here, from here, we can put in some more floors like I was doing. We're gonna want the pattern shape. We actually don't want that one anymore. One day I'll be the master of levels. It does keep changing though. $239. Maybe I should call it a night and figure out how to fix the issue, because I would like to put a bunch of holes where they're throwing shit in there. I mean, trash piles and stuff. That'd be cool. You know, yeah, pits and stuff. So I gotta figure that out. And once I figure that out, we can put more holes and pits from the second floor down to the first floor. Maybe I'll even like get rid of this stairway. In fact, let's get rid of this stairway right now. Too many too close stairways. You know, we can put like a trash hole over here and a shitter right here where they just shit down the hole, and then the characters can climb up and stab people in the ass. Following what I'm putting down here, and this is the way up. This is up. This is up. This will be down. So yeah, I just gotta figure that out. That one's up. Maybe we want to move this to like over here somewhere or something. It's too close to that other one, I think. All right, so that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to figure out how to fix these holes, and then we'll go from there. And I may work on this offline. I have been trying to stream every time I work on this, so that there's a... No, I probably won't, but maybe I'll do it outside of the hours that I said, because I really want to get this map going, you know? it's going, but I want it to get going where I can start putting objects in, because the objects take an eternity. But all right, so I'm gonna call it night for this, and I will talk to you guys later. I may stream something later. Hit me up on Discord if you have an opinion about anything. All right, thanks, and have a good night.